Hello folks, so today I am somewhere different other than a mountain. I'm in Kinbane Castle and I'm going to do a camp here, so yeah, I'm just going to go down for a little walk around now and figure out where I'm going to pitch up. I have a fair idea already, but yeah, just a handy wee one and give all the mountaintops a bit of a break. So nice handy wee walk and a wee camp, and it's an amazing place. Views are absolutely brilliant. Okay, so in here is known as the Fisherman's Cottage, and it's got a cracking view looking right out here. So I'm thinking I might just pitch the tent here. I was kind of thinking the castle beside it, but yeah, kind of down here looks a bit flatter and sort of out of the way. And yeah, just facing out there, looking into that would be great. It's epic. Okay, so I'm cooking sausages, bops. So something simple, sausage bops. And I'll have a cup of tea and just sit out there and eat, and I'll give it another while. It's about 7 o'clock, but I'll wait another while to put up the tent as there's quite a few people around. And by the time we get set up and everything ready, I'll just be sitting about waiting for sunset, which is going to be up over this end, so I'll maybe sit up around the castle and sit and watch it. It's around 9:30, so, but yeah, I want to sit here. Good view to eat dinner, and that's where the tent's going to go out there too, so good view. Well, that's me set up. Oh, and the ground seems to be quite level, so yeah, good choice. And that is my view. Not a bad view. So I have to go up in the middle of the night and make sure either go out that door or not too far over here. I'm back up here for sunset, and it looks like it's going to be good. Everyone is gone. The last two people have just walked off. I mean, it's amazingly quiet what it was from earlier on, and it's great. Absolutely great. And this sun going down is going to look good. Buzzing. as the sun went down, and that was absolutely amazing. Probably the best sunset I've ever seen. Sunsets on the beach, going down by the water, is just totally different. Way more different and interesting than a mountaintop. But yes, that was amazing, and it is very, very quiet here. I can just hear the birds going and the water splashing. So I love this, absolutely love it. So I'm going to head back into the tent now and just sit there and chill out and yeah, relax. Alright folks, that is me. I'm going to get into the tent for the night. It's still quite early enough. It's about 10:30 and it's still quite bright, but I have my alarm set for 4:30, so I'm hoping to get up for sunrise. So I will see. Once the alarm goes, I might knock it off and go back to sleep, but I think it is to give a good morning. So yeah, I'll set the alarm, I'll get up, make a cup of tea hopefully, and yeah, catch the sunrise. Sure, why not? Good night. Good morning. So it's just going 5 o'clock. Oh, if I didn't set my alarm there, I could have slept on till probably late because I'm very tired. It took me quite a while to sleep. Sort of just twisted and turned, and I thought I would have slept very easy, but I think it's because I went to sleep early and tried to sleep. It didn't happen. But amazing morning. The sun's going to come up just right there. Not too sure what it's going to be. It's a wee bit of a clag, sort of like misty. But I'll put the camera out and see what I can pick up. I was very comfortable there this morning. Yeah, I'll just sit here. Looks like the sun's going to come up around about here. That was the fastest sunrise I've ever seen. It came up so quick. And while I was recording, sun coming up, I made a cup of tea and I had a breakfast oat bar. So I'm not that hungry, so no cooking. I'll get this cup of tea in and take a wee walk around again. And then I think I'll pack up and probably just head home early. Maybe stop along the way. Up along the coast. Cheers to an awesome night. An absolutely amazing place. I'm so glad I came here yesterday while the weather was great and done a camp. It's been absolutely brilliant. Well, that's me all packed up. Leave no trace, as usual. And wow, what a place, what a camp. I have to say that was probably the most perfect sunset and sunrise I've ever seen. One of the most perfect views to camp, right beside. And the drone footage is going to be pretty good around this place. So this was totally epic. I have to say it's definitely up there with one of my best camps, maybe even my best camp. In terms of everything, this place just delivered everything that you want for a nice relaxing camp. And yeah, so far this is my most favourite and my best. But yes, packed up. I am going to head back up round here now and up them steps and hit the road. So let's go. Okay folks, that is me back now up to the top of the Cure. And wow, it's going to be an amazing day. The weather's unbelievable. But that's me finished. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I have. I absolutely loved it. Yes, I really hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.